biggest industries in the entire world is the meat industry. We consume over 350 million tons of meat every single year. That's the equivalent to around 60 pyramids in weight. Crazy to think about. And this industry has actually been causing a lot of problems, which is why me and my group are going to be talking about why the world needs new meat. So, some basic topics that we're going to be going on about today is plant-based meat. What is plant-based meat? How is it made? Why haven't we switched? The environmental and economic impact of switching to plant-based meat. How does it taste? And is it healthy for you? So let's jump right into it. What is this new meat? So plant-based meat has actually been used for a couple centuries now in Asia with protein-filled tofu, which is really interesting because it's not scientifically made or anything like that. It's literally just tofu that they cook to make it taste like meat. In modern days, we can actually make 3 different types of plant-based meat. We got pork like jackfruit, plant-based burgers, and soybean and wheat protein that are turned into basically any meat you want, and they can flavor it and make it pretty much into burgers, sausages, meatballs, any meat you want. And one of the biggest companies that has been doing this is Beyond Burger. They're actually in most grocery stores now, and I encourage everyone to go try it for themselves. They actually incorporate peas, beans, and different types of rice to make an amazing burger. And I've actually tried it myself. It doesn't taste bad, and I am going to be switching more to it now because of how much information has been found out in the past couple years. So how is this meat made? So today we are just going to be going over some basics. I encourage everyone to go watch videos on how they actually make it. But basically it's just like most food products where it has just about 15 ingredients where they isolate proteins from peas, soybean, and wheat, and they combine them all, and they add in lots of nutrients and everything like that to make this plant-based meat. And it's so amazing to actually watch them because they can scientifically make it, and it's healthier and it uses so much less resources. I mean, you can see on the left here, shows kind of a basic diagram. We actually use 99% less water and 93% less land and over 99% less energy to produce this plant-based meat. Whereas the regular meat processes, you just feed the animals, you slaughter them, and you ship them right off to the grocery store. So really beneficial, and it actually blows my mind why we haven't switched. So that's my next topic, is why is this just becoming a thing now, and where we've had the technology for years now. So I'd like to share this quote: "He who controls the media controls the mind of the people." So this has been a big topic the past few years, where we've come out with fake news and different articles where we've actually found out that a select few amount of people and companies actually control what basic consumers and Americans actually consume for media. So this has made people believe that plant-based meat is not good for you and has actually had a lot of negative connotations. But this is because the cattle industry has over $200 billion worth of industry to actually play with. So they have done so much to stop the movement of plant-based meat. I'm sure you've actually heard of articles and other sources of media that has told you that plant-based meat is bad. And this is because cattle farmers will do anything in their power to stop this because they know it's a better option and it will hurt their industry. And just to tell you how big this industry is, they have more cows than people in California and Texas combined. Crazy to think about. So Next time you're listening to the media or see bad articles, actually look and see where it's coming from and what research they have to back it up, because it's crazy to see how much is actually controlled by the cattle industry. So in summary, what I talked to you about today is what is new meat, how is it made, and why haven't we switched? So my good friend Caleb is actually going to be talking about the economic impact of switching to plant-based meat. He's going to be going over the cost, the resources cost, and everything like that. Super interesting. I highly recommend taking notes and really seeing what he has to say. So thank you so much, and switch to plant-based meat.